Hello Intuitive Network community, my name is Lauren. These videos are additional videos to my Basic Intuitive Skills Part 1 course. So if you haven't watched my Basic Intuitive Skills Part 1 course, definitely check them out. There's 4 videos basically teaching you guys how to get in touch with your intuition, how to remove blocks, how to kind of set boundaries. And these videos are kind of additional support if you're feeling stuck or if you feel like some of those exercises that I gave you didn't work. So yeah, today we are going to talk about removing blocks a little bit more, and I'm going to give you guys a few more exercises so that you can practice removing blocks different ways than what I gave you in my courses. It's very important that we're able to remove blocks to our psychic ability because, you know, sometimes life happens and we get stuck and we can't receive information. It happens to me too. And it's important that we can remove those blocks so that we can actually move forward with receiving that psychic information. So I'm going to give you guys 5 quick tips today on how to remove blocks. The first thing I'm going to mention is to definitely check out my hypnosis and meditation courses. So those courses are great because they're going to teach you how to meditate and how to kind of get centered and present and how to listen to hypnosis tracks and use them the right way. And it's important that, you know, when we need to remove blocks that we can just calm down, center ourselves, and just get clear. And sometimes meditation is the simplest way to remove a block. Once you can start to recognize that you're blocked, you know, sometimes it's as easy as just sitting down to do a meditation. And, you know, if you know why you're blocked, you know, maybe it's a past issue, or maybe a client brought up something that really bothered you, you know, you already know what the issue is, so you can sit and meditate on it, and you can get information from your guides, or you can just meditate to clear your mind. The great thing about the hypnosis is that, you know, that course is specifically guided to help you out with specific problems, so you can make your own hypnosis tracks if you know you're stuck in a certain way, or you can listen to other hypnosis tracks that other people made. My second piece of advice is to get outside. And I know this kind of seems strange, but whenever I was stuck when I took the Aspen program, I would literally, whenever we had like a bathroom break, I would walk outside and just stand in the sun. And there was something about that was just so energizing and helpful. And I think, you know, sometimes we stay inside a little too much and get cooped up. And so it's helpful sometimes to just go out, get a breath of fresh air. Now, in addition to that, one of the exercises that I do is I breathe with nature, or I breathe with plants. Now, you can even take this a step further in doing a nature breathing exercise. Now, with this exercise, all you have to do is kind of pick a plant, pick a tree, you know, or it could just be the whole outside in general. And what you want to do is you want to close your eyes and start to meditate. So get, you know, clear your mind of all thoughts, you know, just be present and connect with that tree. We'll use that as an example. So we're sitting and we're connecting with that tree. You want to feel your own breath. Get used to your own breath, be mindful of it. And once you feel like you're really connected with your breath and you kind of have a pattern going, then you're going to connect with the breath of the tree. And, you know, that might sound strange at first, but you're going to send all of your energy to the tree. And you want to feel the tree. You want to feel the tree breathe. And I know it might sound crazy, but after a while, you'll start to notice that the tree has its own energy, has its own vibration, and you'll start to pick up on a sense of, oh, okay, this tree has a very different breathing than me. And so it might feel like a little quicker, slower, or, you know, it might have just a whole different feel to it. And what you want to do then is you want to sync yourself with that tree. So, you know, change your breathing to match that tree. Change your energy to match that tree. And then what you want to do is kind of towards the end of the meditation is you want to combine your energy with the tree and just kind of just be on the same vibration. Just breathe with the tree, breathe at the same time, match your energy to the tree's energy. The whole point of kind of connecting with the tree is to kind of match your energy to the trees or the plant. And you just want to get into a rhythm of matching nature. And you'll find that kind of when you come out of your meditation, you'll feel a lot more relaxed. Maybe you'll have had insights on how to remove these blocks better. And it's just a good way to kind of step out of your body and meditate with something in nature versus just meditating on your own. And you might find that this might not work for you, or it's just not your thing. But I found that if you're a really huge nature lover, that you'll end up really enjoying this exercise. My third tip is one of my favorites, and this is to take a bath and or a shower to remove blocks. And so, while you're taking a shower, you can imagine that the water is kind of flowing off of you and it's kind of removing your blocks, whether that be mental, physical, any blocks that you have to your intuition. You're letting the water wash away those blocks. And so it's kind of like a visualization, but also having water there is very helpful, having something physical to feel. And it's a fun meditation to kind of just wash away, literally, figuratively, what's bothering you. With all of these block removal techniques, you don't have to know exactly what's blocking you. Sometimes you do. Maybe you really sit down and figure it out, or meditate, and you figure out, oh, the XYZ is blocking me. But sometimes you're just blocked and you don't know why. And so, you don't have to know why. You can just visualize, all my blocks are leaving me, I'm clean and clear. You can say those things to yourself, and it's more about visualizing that you're clear, setting the intention that you're clear, even if you don't know exactly why you're blocked. If the shower thing doesn't appeal to you, definitely try a lavender sea salt soak bath. Now this is my favorite. It's almost empty. I need to go get some more. But this is just Epsom salt. And you can find just normal Epsom salt. This one has lavender infused oils into it, and this is great because I can take a bath, I can lay the salt out. A lot of people say that this Epsom salt has transmuting energy, and you can just kind of feel a lot cleaner and clearer in your aura. The lavender calms you down, but it's a huge one. You'll find it in a lot of tarot cards. Giving advice on how to clear your blocks is just take a lavender sea salt soak bath. And this is just a great way for you to meditate. It's kind of combining salt, water, meditation, and essential oils all in one to kind of give you just this nice, relaxing meditation space so that you can clear blocks that you have. My fourth technique that I would like you guys to try is to clean or organize your space. Or your mind. I found that this is super helpful for me. Whenever I'm feeling stuck, I just kind of feel like the whole energy of my house can be stuck sometimes. So sometimes I'll just organize. Sometimes I'll clean up, do projects that I've been putting off forever, rearrange things. And there's something about reorganizing your home and cleaning up your space, or if it's just your workspace, or where you do readings, cleaning it up, refreshing it just changes the energy in the space, and it makes it a lot easier for you to receive psychic information. If your head is clear, your space is clear, the physical space is clear. So definitely give that a try. If you're feeling like there's just stagnant energy and there's just kind of like that same boring feel to everything, and you just feel like you can't break through. And I think that the act of organizing kind of tells your brain, hey, I'm ready to clean up. And your brain kind of follows suit and is like, okay, I'm ready to clean up my mind. I'm ready to be present and, kind of get this new energy flowing. And that's great for receiving psychic information. And my fifth tip is probably one of the biggest tips that I think gets ignored with psychic ability, and that is to take care of yourself physically. And I talked a little bit about this in the courses, but it's super important that you take care of yourself on a physical level. So this includes like exercising, eating well. When you take care of yourself, when you eat better and when you exercise, your brain's just a lot more fresh, your body's feeling a lot better. You're less distracted when you're doing a reading, or just trying to receive psychic information. If I haven't worked out in forever and I start to get like sore in my limbs and my knees hurt, and that's something that can distract me in the middle of a reading. or, you know, if I've been up all night and I have a headache, or I haven't drank enough water, or I'm eating like crap and my stomach upsets me, you know, and I'm trying to receive psychic information and my body's just screaming at me. When you listen to your body, it makes it a lot easier to listen to psychic information. You know, other things that you can do to remove these blocks are just take care of your body in a metaphysical way. And I think that sometimes we just don't indulge in this kind of stuff because, you know, we think, oh, a massage is really expensive, or going to Qigong is just, that's a little too much. But, you know, some of those things can really help you connect to your body better. And I find when I connect to my body more, I can connect to my psychic ability more. So Qigong, massages, Reiki is definitely one to try out, acupuncture. All of those things can kind of help get you in a better state of mind. So I'm going to talk to you really quick about Reiki with my friend Rob. One of the ways that you can remove blocks is by getting a Reiki session or a massage. You can also practice Tai Chi. In general, eating well and exercise will also help get rid of blocks. I hope you guys enjoyed these exercises. Definitely go out and try them and see what works for you and what doesn't. And again, kind of keep your journal full of exercises that you do and don't like. Well, you really only need the exercises that you do like. The point being, when you get stuck and you know you have a block, you can just go straight to your journal and be like, oh yeah, I can do that. That works really well for me. And then you can go back to that exercise, do it over again, and get back to receiving psychic information. I have a few more videos on how to remove blocks, so definitely check those out. And I also have some additional videos on boundaries and your pre-homework for basic intuitive skills part 2.